The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Lance Lynn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Sano waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight, the designated hitter, Greg Garcia.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third baseman, Jose Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Andres Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Carlos Martinez is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Here it is on 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Still no score. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to the right. Torres scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, right fielder, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 4.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Molina. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
So coming to the plate, Colton Wong. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Gregorius has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Justin Bohr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Didi Gregorius, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Miguel Sano. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off there, 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Molina moving to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
2 strikes.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding in, Jose Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder, Andres Phillips.
Now at the plate, Andres Phillips. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Center fielder, Brett.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. To 2-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Striding in once again, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he fouls this one off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for St. Louis. Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
In now, Justin Bour. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Bour playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Ward is retired. 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Started that swing a bit too early. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. A high High fastball is in there.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I know you're standing on the mound, you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Greg Garcia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it work.
First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Third baseman number 3, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andres Phillips. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your bat from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Strike two, swinging.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
St. Louis, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Curveball stays a little high that time. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Zach Britton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Ozuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pause, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty.
One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past history with Brett Cecil, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Miguel Sano. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
so with the same situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Colton Wong will stand in. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Digging in, Greg Garcia, lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
fastball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Jose Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
In now, Andres Phillips, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Luke Gregerson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
44, Luke Gregerson.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
1-1. Fouled off. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, man.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
As a look, now the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Last chance for the Yankees. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. St. Louis get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Brett Cecil takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.